You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. This is Phenomenon Serendipity 2, but this is all lost notes and lost everything that I've forgotten to put in. So you guys are lucky. I'm gonna give this a second chance. So, anyway, enjoy. This is Briar's point of view. And this is like after she gets back from Academy City with Toma, but now she's going to a different world, a whole new world. Enjoy! Now this new world was different. Briar had never seen anything about it. After she got back with Toma before, now she was sent on a different mission. But this looks like a desert, like a marketplace, like a movie she saw once. It's just like that one kid's movie I saw. Who cares? Briar thought to herself. She began walking, however she couldn't help but shake the memory. However, it was still coming back. Man, Dad's gotta stop this. It's madness. Insanity. What do you think he's trying to accomplish here? Wondered Briar. Just then, her thoughts were snapped out of it when she heard, "Boobies!" A young boy was rushing over to Briar's chest, but Briar did not want that to happen. "Stop!" Briar shouted, horrified by this. She used her telekinesis as the boy was levitated in the air. The boy looked a little bit taller, but he was pretty short too. He looked to be 12 years old. He had blue hair, and he was a bit strange. "Whoa! How did you do that?" The boy said. I just did. It's just a talent that I'm used to." Briar said. "Seriously, what are you trying to do?" She confronted him. The boy looked apologetic, but he explained, "I'm really sorry. I just can't help it. I just love putting my face in boobs. They're so big. How did you get them up? You don't come near a girl's chest or mine. That's not the proper way to get to know a lady. I think somebody forgot to tell you on how you should respect a woman." "I really am sorry. I didn't mean it, honest." Said the boy. "Alright, I forgive you. By the way, what's your name?" Briar asked. I'm Aladdin." "Aladdin? That's your name?" Briar asked. "Yes, Prince Aladdin. It's nice to meet you, Miss Briar. Briar Devlin. Nice to meet you, Prince Aladdin," Briar said, thinking about that kid's movie. Oh, great. It's just like the tale. Nah, this kid couldn't be. Those pervy interactions. Go figure. Then she let the boy down. The boy was careful not to get near Briar because of her warning. "If you try doing that to any other girl, I'm going to use my telekinesis again." "I mean, is that what the power is called?" Aladdin asked. Yeah? Oh, I see. That's quite amazing. I have friends that are quite powerful, said Aladdin. You do? Uh-huh. Come on, let's go, Aladdin said, pulling on Briar's wrist. Okay, okay, I'm coming. But during that time with this boy, all of a sudden, infestations were attacking. Aladdin uses his powers, some sort of magic. Briar couldn't believe it. How did you do that? Briar asked. Why, I'm a magi. You are? You mean you're a prince, but you're also a magi? Yeah, it's kind of a long story. There was a lot of suffering going on, and also an old friend. Old friend? Briar asked. Yeah, an old friend of mine. It seems that he must have turned his heart into darkness. Back at Evermore, Ichigo listened to the boy. Then he realized somehow this boy and him were pretty much the same. Kind of reminded him of what happened to Uryu, how he had to join his own Quincy Empire because it was his family namesake. He joined the War of the Quincies. Briar decided to find out about things. Okay, Aladdin, start from the beginning and tell me what happened. So Aladdin explained about his journey. He also explained the friendships that he had with Morgana and, of course, Ali Baba. After he was done explaining the whole story and discovering about how he was a prince of a kingdom, Briar got everything down. I see. Wow, that's really crazy stuff. I know. It's actually pretty amazing. But enough about me. Tell me about you. I like to get to know you better, Aladdin said. Briar felt a little uncomfortable. I don't think you want to know anything about me. Besides, mine is quite a tragic spiral, Briar remarked. What do you mean? Aladdin asked. Well, mine's pretty much a long story too. You can tell me, Aladdin said. Okay. Then Briar told the story. Back in a place where I was from, it was my graduation. Your graduation? Uh-huh. But that's not it yet. So we decided for our celebration, which we called a grad bash, that we would go see this new action film. I heard so much about it, so I decided to check it out. And while we were there, me and my 12 graduates, my bestest friends, we were having an amazing time. The movie was awesome. Okay, the beginning was pretty boring, but the rest of the movie, it was amazing. Then he came in, and then he killed my friends, Briar said sadly. Aladdin was shocked to hear this. But Briar continued, trying her best to be strong. I was the only one left. I was horrified. I was lost. I couldn't find happiness. I was so shocked over what happened. I mean, I could never go into a movie theater again. Not since that day. Not since anything. And I've been so scared that some assassin is gonna come and kill innocent people like what happened to my friends. And only people were injured, but nothing hurted more than seeing my own friends die that day. Briar said. Aladdin felt pity and gave Briar a hug. It's really painful to lose someone you care about. A lot of people that were your friends. But if you want, I can be your friend. Really? Briar asked. She was touched. Sure, why not? However, there were more infestations coming. Aladdin asked, do you know these things? Well, there was another thing I forgot to mention. But you gotta promise me on something. You gotta promise that you're gonna come with me. What? Why? It's another long story. Follow me, Briar said, and Aladdin did, fighting these monsters and discovering that Briar was an agent of Evermore from another world. Briar explained that she too was friends with the prince and wanted him to meet him. Aladdin was so thrilled to hear this. He accepted